Anglers Extra.
Back on the Anglers Extra pregame show, it's time for the Manager's Show with John Schiffner on at Veterans Field. Game got rained out late yesterday, but it looks like we'll get a game today, Coach.
I think so. Unless something pops up, I think we're going to be fine. The grounds crew, Mikey Mack and the grounds crew did a tremendous job. I got here at 6:45 and it was wet, and it got wetter by 8, so they did a great job. She's ready to go.
Ready to go. Does the off day, because of the rain, affect anything for you guys or change anything?
No, it just gives us another day off. Rest up. Anybody who needs to be, rested. So, I don't know. I don't want to say it was a good thing, but it wasn't, harmful. So we're okay.
Still going with Tommy Lawrence in this game. A lot of good pitchers on this team. Second in the league in ERA. What are the reasons that Tommy's going for you in this back up against the wall type of game?
Well, it's his turn. We haven't done any adjusting. It's just that's the way it's come down the stretch. We needed to throw some guys to try to get us into the playoffs, and they did their job. And then these guys it's just their turn to go. So we're ready to go. Well, we get to tomorrow. We have Ryan Thompson ready. So we're real comfortable with what we have.
To get to tomorrow, you need to win today. You hung in there in Game 1, but what needs to change in Game 2 to come out with a W?
We just need to pitch a little bit better. We weren't horrible, but and again, I always like to give credit where credit's due. That's a good hitting team, and you can oftentimes get away with some of the pitches that we made, but they made you pay. You make a mistake on them, they're going to make you pay, and that's what happened. And the pitchers, Tommy's going to have to just not make mistakes, or if he does make a mistake, they have to make a mistake too. So that's where we got to be right now. It's such a fine line.
What are the things that pitchers need to focus on with such a fine line against a good hitting team like YD?
You must locate. You got to locate, and you can't leave the ball over the middle of the plate because they'll really hurt you. So you got to locate your pitches, and it's the old adage which I've lived with forever: work fast, throw strikes, change speeds.
And you think Tommy's a guy who does that very well?
Definitely does. Tommy's a 5-pitch guy. He'll throw a 2-seam and a 4-seam fastball. He'll throw a slider. He'll throw a curve, and he'll throw a changeup. And that's just really good things to be able to do. If you can get up there and throw 5 pitches for strikes, you're in really good shape. And again, keep it down. Don't make mistakes against this team. And who knows what will happen.
Who knows what will happen? And that's a perfect way to describe John Hennessy's home run in Game 1. You just pick him up. He hits a 3-run home run. What was going through your head when that left the yard?
I was so excited for him. Obviously I love the 3-run homer for us, but, it's just such a neat story. And I think those are the stories that get sometimes lost in the Cape Cod League is, here he is just hanging out, waiting for school to start, and the phone starts ringing. And that afternoon he's getting a base hit against Harwich in his first at-bat in the Cape Cod League and then hits a home run in the playoffs. How cool is that?
It's really cool. One of the many stories that makes this league so cool. Good luck in tonight's game against YD.
Thank you, Brandon. Appreciate it.
That was the Manager's Show for the Anglers Extra pregame show. Send it back to Chris as the show continues.